Hello and welcome back to FemFiction Spotlight. This time the theme is humans. First up, we have To Err is Equine. This story is one of the few stories I've read where the references to other media doesn't distract me too much. It's about a human who gets sent to Equestria as a Wendigo and goes on crazy adventures. And while that might not sound too unique, I might point out that Wendigos in fics are rather rare, and Wendigo protagonists are even rarer. So I welcome any Wendigo stories as long as they're well done. Next up is Hope and Changeling, about a human who finds himself waking up as a changeling in a hive and has to make his way to Canterlot so that Celestia can return him home. This story is rather unique in that it basically doesn't involve the main characters of the show at all, instead taking place far from Ponyville and featuring almost nothing but original characters. It's also really well written with really a few good twists in there, so it's definitely worth a read. Third on our list is 5 Score Divided by 4. A story about a bunch of 25-year-old humans who suddenly find themselves turning into ponies. Not only is this among my favorites of all time, it's also one of the few stories that has an NSFW version that I actually like more than the original. If you enjoy or can stomach sex scenes in your pony fiction, then the NSFW version is definitely worth a read, and even if you don't like that, then the regular version is still really, really great. Lastly, we have Anthropology, a story about Lyra Heartstrings as she finds out that she's a human who Celestia turned into a pony after she fell through dimensions as a baby, and then travels to the human world to meet her long-lost family. This one, like the previous one, is pretty famous, so I'd be surprised if nobody watching has heard of it before. But if you haven't, it's probably the best one on this list, and I definitely recommend giving it a read. Hope you enjoy the fics that I spotlighted this week. Next week, the theme is going to be emotional stories, so stay tuned. Be sure to subscribe, and if you want to support me, I have a Patreon and GoFundMe linked below. And with that out of the way, here's this video's outro music. You'll find a link to the full song in the description.
I never shall forget the night I made 6 robbers run. Although I didn't have a knife, a blackjack, or a gun, I proved myself a hero of a very high degree. I ran for home and 6 of them were running